All right, I'm going to start the stream here, but I've got people over there. So I'll be right back. We have to set up another plasma lamp. Get the big plasma lamp ball that we have, set it up somewhere. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. Any free passes tonight? No free passes today.
Yes. I'm going to get all three of us.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
And these delicious sour watermelon candies.
56.29. Go ahead. And because you paid 1, 2, there's your third one. Next one's on us.
Thanks so much.
There you are.
For you.
There you go. And for you.
Thank you so much.
Got Wii Sports it now.
Yeah, right there.
With 4 controllers, so
Oh, wow.
let us know if you need some extra ones.
All right. Here we go. You can't really see. Yeah, there's a lot of people over at the over there.
Playing 4 players earlier.
Yeah. This one. KRSC, hey, how are ya? How's things going? Got a little bit of a late start today. We had some other stuff going on. We got a little busy. We got our Wii finally set up. It's this shot right here. So we mounted it on the wall there. And this gives you this whole area right here to do Wii stuff. Set this on top of here for now. Yeah, so I did some, actually let's go to 4 camera for now. Just for now, okay. Yeah, it was kind of fun. I haven't played a Wii for a long time, and I think it's probably 15 years. I think I had one in 2008 or so. Okay. guys checking out the giant gummy worm. And I played it a little, but I played it a little on my 42-inch plasma flat screen display, which is awesome. It was awesome. I wish that plasma displays were had better resolution, because the colors and the brightness and everything about that plasma display was awesome, except for the resolution was a little shit, right? But I like that when the plasma shows black, nothing's on, right? So it's deep black. It's nice. Not that sort of like almost black that you get from LCD and LED displays. So the woman who's about to shoot right now on the bar billiards. So there's a family of 4 of them. The guy sitting there with a black shirt, he worked for the company, the Fry Factory, that used to be in this space, which is kind of funny. But so we were showing them bar billiards, and the first shot that she takes, you shoot the red ball with the white ball, and the perfect shot, the best shot you could do, is have one of the red balls go in the 50, and have the red ball go in the 50, have the white ball go in the other 50. That's a 150 value shot.
She's killing it.
First shot, boom, got it right in. That was awesome.
She is killing it.
She's good.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She must play a lot of 8-ball or something like that. Yeah.
Oh. My goodness.
Yeah, so we got the Wii in, got it set up. JRC said just be careful the wrist straps don't break on the Wii and the controllers accidentally get thrown on the TV screen. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of putting a thing, like a little sign above the screen that says
Must wear.
you're responsible for the controller, and we'll have the controllers. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Sorry. My friend over there, she got the ball stuck in my
amazing.
Fantastic. Show me. Lead the way.
Duck ball. So yeah, we were testing the.
It does.
Off a
All right.
little warm. We were testing out the. And now I'm yawning. I'm so
There we
sorry.
go.
I
I think it'll have to
last
drain.
night. Actually,
Well, we
Seven
have
had
to
a
reset
weird
it.
coughing fit in the
There you
middle
go.
of the night, woke me up, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. So, Seven's fault. He's okay though. Yeah, so we've got the straps. Probably put a sign up. We tested it out, but we also bought we didn't buy really cheap remotes, but we bought
Cheap. They're cheap.
off-brand remotes,
Yeah.
so that if they break, it's not too hard to replace.
Won't hurt as much.
We'll keep our eye out to see if we find any old cheap remotes, because they do have better action. Although we did play bowling today, and that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think just having them break is going to be the cost of doing business. It's just going to happen. Kids are going to drop them.
Well, it's the same with the controllers for the GameCube. We had an original one, and then we had an old. Off-brand one, and I feel like Seven, we're having some slow bandwidth here.
What?
This one here is getting a little slow, choppy.
Looks like it's caught up a little bit.
Okay.
It seems to do that. Like it.
Anyway, so we bought some more cheap GameCube remotes, and one of them actually broke, and or it stopped working, and Seven was gonna throw it away, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna open it up and see what it is, and it ended up being a wire that needed to be resoldered, and Seven fixed it, and I was like, it saved us $20, and now the kids can keep smashing it. Okay, looks fine here. I think on the 4 one it was a little got quite a few people in right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And they're all in for 7s to 11. Do you like that? Someone that came in last week, or no, the week before, we're talking about how we've been trying to come up with a name for our social Friday nights from 7 to 11. And she said 7s to 11. And I like that. 7s to 11. 7 is making another coffee right now. And we have this over, down, note, where is it? Down in that corner there. Ooh, here's a funny thing. I feel like I've had way too much caffeine, but I'm yawning a lot. This daughter and dad down there playing GameCube, Mario Kart Double Dash. Very cute. All done? You guys can also come and go. Like if you want to go outside and come back in, you can do that.
Summerside, so.
Oh, I see. In the other parking lot, I think it's a telemarketing building or whatever, and I've only ever seen like 5 cars in that whole parking lot, so feel pretty certain you're fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Sorry? So all of the street, the snow kind of takes over a bit, but all of the street parking is available. If you were here during the day, the whole street is covered in cars. Like people, all of the offices and stuff park on the street, so it's not a problem. Yeah. Any treats for the road? They've got to drive back to Summerside.
Ah.
We just have people leaving. They're from Summerside, which is about an hour away. 7 selection of chocolate on your can Americano. Can Americano. I like that. I don't know, were you talking about chocolate? 7 selection of chocolate on your can Americano instead of Canadiano. We're calling it the Canadiano. There's places in Canada that already called it Canadiano, like for years. I'm trying to think of where, but now apparently everyone's calling it a Canadiano. But I like can Americano. Chocacanano?
I was joking the other day about it, of calling it a Chacocano. Oh.
Chaka Khan. Oh, you know what? Chaka Khan is like a chocolatey, like, I bet she'd be a flavor of chocolate.
Maybe.
Chaka Khan. Chacocano.
Chacocano.
That is actually excellent. I like that.
Chacocano.
Chacocano. Yeah, I mean chocolate. You say it kind of with an A sound. What do you guys think? Chacocano? Do you like it? Oh, these friends are so cute. They came in and reminded me of me when I was younger. They've got all their little facial piercings and eyeliner and kind of punk rock. It's like a little baby me. Except they don't have to worry about what people think about their piercings. When I was younger, people were constantly telling me that I wasn't going to be able to get a job or anything with all my facial piercings. And I was like, well, look at me now. I work in HR. So, or purple hair or blue hair. No problems. Chacocano. Exactly, JR. Exactly. Chacocano. But, you probably say it pretty quickly, like Chacocano.
$1.72.
Just so you know, also, all of the drinks down on the bottom shelf there, those ones are 50 cents because we're trying to get rid of them.
Can I return from this?
You can return
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. We haven't charged you for it yet.
Okay, cool.
So,
These are $3.75.
all right.
Okay, there we go. Excellent.
All right, 58 cents.
Perfect.
See, we try to have something for everyone.
Yeah, I'm very broke after today. But it's fun. Okay, that went through, right?
You're good to go. Yeah.
Thank you.
Curses.
Just do two 50-cent cans. Sorry, we didn't change
Wasn't
the
marked down yet.
price on that one. Seven's gonna fix it.
I don't know if this one was too. That was good to go. Okay. $1.15. Go ahead.
Oh yeah,
Okay, you're good to
there's
go.
cup holders on the legs of the machines. So you can take the drink around with you or put it on the tables, just not on top of the machines because they're at a slant, so they'll tip and
What?
spill.
Just like cup holders.
Yeah, if you're playing pinball, next to the legs on the machines, there's little cup holders that are bolted there that you can use. On the games like this one with the tabletop, you can set them on top of those. For the other video game factory, you just have to put them on the ground somewhere or something.
They're so cute. Sorry. Chococano.
Chococano.
I was saying the way you say it is like chococano because you say chocolate. Chococano.
It has a good flow to it.
Yeah.
Chococano.
I like it. I was also talking about how cute those little like poor 20-something-year-olds getting their 50-cent cans of pop. And that was me. When I was in my early 20s, my friend and I would go to this place in New West that burned down called the Heritage Grill, and we were so broke we would ask if they would split one coffee into 2 cups for us and have 2 half cups of coffee for like $1. And sometimes they'd roll their eyes and sometimes the waiter would just feel really bad for us and then give us both 1 full cup of coffee. And we'd have coffee and split fries or split BLT sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, the Chococano, the chocolate. So we've got, what have we got? 5 or 6 already.
I think we're 4 or 5. Yeah, we got 7s.
There's a company from Seattle called Dilettante, which we probably won't be ordering more from just because of the situation. But
Oh, I totally didn't even think of that.
but we have a couple of jugs of that. Two jugs of that.
Yeah.
So we can actually split a jug in half and make it last a lot longer. We can fridge the half.
We should have thought of this. Sonia's going down to the States for one of the last times, and we could have ordered some to her P.O. box. Anyways, we've got that one. We've got a Ghirardelli.
We have a couple of just our local restaurant supply places have a couple of different types of just sort of a general syrup kind of thing. It's actually what I'm using now. No, actually, this is Ghirardelli.
Yeah, and that's the dark chocolate one.
But at home, I'm just using sort of the generic cash and carry type chocolate, and it's good. It's not bad. And that would be like the budget. Like,
we found a couple of them though recently, we want to have a few varieties, some low end, some high end, and then also milk, dark, and we'll get at least one white chocolate.
Yeah. And I want to get like something like a Hershey's, like a generic, because Hershey's has a very unique flavor to it. Some people hate it, some people like it. I think it's fine. I like all kinds of different types of chocolates.
Hi.
Refresh our memory on how to play bubble pool.
Sure.
Yeah.
I played it once, well, a few times before, but it's been a long time.
All right, down there should be balls in there.
Did you guys want to play darts?
She wants to.
Yeah, well, you can here. I've got 2 sets there.
Yes.
And we'll...
Well, those
All
go
right,
on this
have you played
side.
before? All right, we'll do a simple game of 301.
These go on that
And
side.
we'll choose
So the marked one goes in
2
the middle,
players.
and then these go on the
So when
side
it
like
says
this.
player 1, I think whoever you want to be.
So
you want to be
what
the
you're
person
gonna
with
do,
the beard
the
or
first
the
shot,
person with the hair?
you're both gonna shoot the marked one at the same time.
All right, so
Cross like
I
that.
would say move over.
Closest to the
you want to
hole
stand
goes
right
first.
behind this line. There you go.
So
And aim
in
higher.
this case,
Make
it's
sure
like
you don't
this is kind
throw
of
it at the
ended up-
ground.
So this one would go first.
Give it a shot.
If this
Whoa.
person makes it into
So
the
if
hole,
you want to, you
they
can
get to
also
shoot
stand
again.
on that stool
So
when
as long as
you're
you're
throwing.
sinking the
If you
ball
want
in
to
the
get a
hole,
little
you get to keep
higher.
shooting. If not, you hand off to the other person. The
There you go.
2 major fouls are
A little higher.
after you shoot the first ball.
You're getting it close.
You can
not
shoot
too
any ball
bad.
of yours that you want.
So the
but the marked
machine,
one
it
has to
didn't,
go in the hole
because
first.
you didn't hit the board.
If
it
I'm
didn't
red
count
and
it.
I
So you
shoot
see
this
how
one
it
in the hole
says
first,
miss,
white
and you
gets to
still
take
have
2
2 more
balls off the
turns. So
table.
try a little. Oh, close.
If I were to shoot
It
a
still
ball
counted it though.
and it comes into
All
the
right.
opponent's
Okay.
hole,
So
the
now
opponent
what you
2
have
balls
to
off the
do,
table.
come over here.
and then a ball off the
All right,
table,
so usually you pull
Whoever
your darts
shot it
off
off
the
the
board,
other
but
person
because
gets to
all
take
of
2
our
balls
darts
off the
are here,
table.
we'll pick them up.
and then they get to put
And
that
before
ball
you
back.
go, after you
So
pull them off the
if-
board, you push
If I
this
do it,
button,
if I
so
knock
it's
the
next
ball off
person's
and I
turn.
shoot one of my own
There
balls
we
off,
go. And
then
now it's his
the
turn.
opponent
And
is
you
probably
guys
gonna
go
put it
back and
back
forth
in the
like
table
that,
right there,
okay?
'cause that's the worst
All
spot.
right.
If
And
I
you're
shoot the
counting
opponent's ball off,
down
they're probably
from
gonna put it right there because
301.
why not?
Whoever has the lowest number wins.
That's basically
okay?
it.
All right.
Is there anything where you have to like hit any other ball to make it a?
No.
Sorry, I just realized we're both
Yeah,
talking
you just
at
shoot the
once,
ball
explaining
directly,
two
and,
sets of games.
and it is
Probably
it is a
crazy.
legal shot.
All
If
right, I'll be quiet
if
while Seven
someone
picks
is
up
here,
bubble pool.
you can do that and send them back home. I play this with a friend of mine, and he doesn't let me
Change
get
scene
anywhere
so
near
you
the
can
hole.
see what
He
he's
will. He'll
doing.
if he's like right here, he will fire backwards trying to get. It's really annoying.
Hey, yeah, that's a good scene. We'll leave it at
And
that.
then the other thing he does is he'll park, like in this situation, he would park the ball right here so that you can't get to it, right?
Yeah.
And if you knock my ball in the hole, it's no penalty. You've just helped me. That's it. So you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
All done?
Yep.
I was saying I felt bad because we were both explaining games. I was explaining darts and
Sorry, I was
you were
doing
explaining bumper pool. We were both explaining games, and I'm sure that it was just like, yeah.
No.
Looks busy though, which is great. All right, so
Yeah. Good Friday.
video arcade? No. Camera Safari? No. 4 camera? Let's see how long this one does. You get a little bit of all the action here. Yeah, that little girl. Oh, she's getting better. Oh, she's excited. She missed all of the ones on the first go round and hit the wall. So it didn't count it. And so it was like, you get 2 more tries, and missed again. And then the very last one she threw, it hit, but it didn't stick. And I was like, you still got points. So.
We have people playing billiards on both these tables. It gets really busy right there. We might have to rethink that layout.
Well, I mean, the friends are just standing around, so.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like it gets crowded right there.
Well, we can move things around. Oh, hey, Glockenspiel Pickle. Good evening.
Hey, hi,
I wish
how are
flights
ya?
were cheaper to the East Coast. You're telling me. I have to fly out to BC all the time. It's been a while for me. Been busy. What you been up to, Glockenspiel Pickle? I love your name, by the way. What's been keeping you busy?
Move my mouse cursor over here. There it is. Okay, great. JRSC says, do you always use a coffee flask? Is that the norm? So I just kind of use this. Like I make a coffee at home, drink it coming in, and then it just is nice that it just stays warm until I'm done with it. I don't know. I've just kind of done this for a long time.
Seven,
Yeah.
he also likes plain ones. I don't mind ones with designs or colors. Seven
No,
has,
just plain. I even take the little rubber thing off of it that's branded.
yeah. What's funny is when we first got together, Seven had one of these. This is a Bodum, and they're pretty good. And then it finally fell apart, and I think you bought a second one, and then that fell apart. And then we bought.
Then I couldn't find one.
Then we couldn't find
Yeah.
one, and so we got a Bubba. And then that one was starting to go, so we found another. I bought Seven another Bodum, and then we recently used the Bubba, and then it died. Finally, just died. But that's been over 13 years. So 13
Oh,
years
this
he's
one's a
gone
while.
through 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Whereas I've gone through, no, I've probably gone through 4 too. They're all different colors and stuff.
Yeah, and the other thing I like about these, they're sort of a tippy cup, right? So you can't, once it's closed, there's a lot of times where I'll bump it and it kind of tips over, but it doesn't spill.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice.
No, it's really well made, those ones.
Well, I said in my last video, my little update video, I've got some of the sinks going. And there's actually there's a sink there, which is nice.
Ta-da! Just needs to
And
be
I got
hooked
the
up.
I got the stuff on the walls back here, the metal on the walls, and it still smells
Can't
like
really
adhesive.
see.
And then those two sinks right there actually work. So that's a thing. Although there's another hand sink. I'll turn the light on. So these are working.
Gotta get our freeze dryer
Oh,
going.
it's right back here. Exposure done. There you go. These are working. Not working. But the metal's kind of cool. I like it. I was gonna go with white fiberglass, but I did not. So there's a seam here. I have that little guy fits over this seam here so that it looks a little bit unseemly. It's non-seemly. I mean, my measurements were close. I actually didn't want to run the risk of getting too close to the edge, and I didn't mind if there was a little bit of space. So that's perfectly fine. And this is going to have a shelf. This is going to have the shelf, and then this is our freeze dryer, and so the freeze dryer will actually sit up here in the corner. This is a 40 amp. I'm going to convert this. The freeze dryer needs a 20, so I'm going to convert that to a 20 plus another 20 probably, because the wires can handle it. And then if we get like a little tabletop cooker or something, I don't know, but so we'll have that there, and then the freeze dryer here. This stuff I don't know where it's going to go. And then all of this will move out to the front. This will go away. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But yeah. So it's coming along, getting closer every day. That's a foul. Anything that, if you do anything and it comes back behind the bulk line, that's a foul. Yeah. Let it play it for free.
Yeah, let them in. We should see if the Deca Sports has skiing and then put it on and make them do skiing again.
I don't know if it does or not. Sarah, see, how's the coffee sales going? Are they popular? Yeah.
Down to 2 bags.
We have 2 retail bags down of, I don't remember how many I got.
I think we had 10.
And,
What's funny is there's a guy that roasts, and he keeps talking about roasting his own beans and all this sort of stuff, and he keeps coming back in to buy ours.
yeah, I gave him a sample because the beans are so good. They're really amazing, nice roast. So I gave him a sample just because I thought he'd be interested in it. He cooked that up. He came
Good.
home, or he went home, cooked it up, tried it out. Thought
Which
it was really
one?
good. Came back, bought a
The
bag.
purple and blue, or
And
the
then he was just
purple
in
and
the other
pink?
day, bought another
Purple and
bag.
pink.
So
Purple and pink.
Yeah.
Can you grab the purple and pink lava lamp?
yeah.
We'll get more in.
Thank you. Grab it.
Yeah.
This
No,
one?
but
Yeah, please.
just so you know, if you want more lava lamps, like we have 40 lava lamps in our own personal collection. We'll get more in the spring or the summer because they don't
yeah?
ship in the winter. But yeah, we're
Well, hopefully they have to. They come from the States, so we'll see how that how trade relations are.
Yeah, how that
Forgetting
comes
about
up,
that.
but, yeah.
So it's 38 plus tax for those ones. Okay. Perfect. Do you want me to hold on to this while you guys keep playing and you can grab it when you leave?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries. Anything else right now?
No.
Okay. 43.70. I'll just leave it right here and then grab it on your way out. And because it's winter, these can take a little longer than usual to heat up. So just give it, a couple hours or more, even 24 hours to really get a good flow going. Yeah.
Don't let it freeze in your car.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'll be bringing it.
We had when we made an order from them, it was right at the end of fall. And some of them got delayed in shipping, and we had 4 of the large ones delivered, put on our front porch, freezing, and they froze. Then we had 12 of that size that froze, and they're just destroyed. Right, they're just ruined
so-
after that. So luckily they refunded us the money on them, but.
Oh, that's right. That's good. No, you're pretty nice shape.
All right.
Thank you.
Just so you know, they got this one groovy. All right. Anything else for you?
That's it for me.
Perfect. That comes to $3.28, and you can tap or insert. Perfect. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Is that everything? Or all together? All right. Oops. There we go. 1, 2. Do you want to open this one now? All right. That comes to $9.54. You can tap or insert. Oh, cash. Sorry. Perfect. Ooh. And we've got cup holders on the legs of the machine so you can take it around with you. There you go.
Candy store is full.
It's only 51 servings. It'll last you a while. It's 51 servings. Right?
JRC says what you should do is make a YouTube video showing the rules and explanation of things. Save it to a YouTube video. Save the link as a QR code and stick it on or near the table as a scan me for help in case you're busy. Yeah, I actually want to do. My friend Chris is going to come in and we're going to do a video on how to play bar billiards. We were going to do it last week, but then we were snowed out, so we were closed that day. And then I completely forgot about it this week, so we'll probably do it next week. But I do want to do I want to go through and make videos of basically every single machine in here. I think that would be it'd be a fun thing to just have up on YouTube of like, you know, this is how you play this particular game. And some of them, especially with the pinball machines, and there's some of the ones with very
That one's still on
rules,
free play if you want to try
where
it.
there's lots and lots of them. It take a while to go through the whole thing. I want to make it sort of.
Sorry?
This
Yeah.
is all you.
We
need
had
to
it
know
at the
to
other
get
place. We
going.
just don't have as
Because
much room
anybody
in
who
here. So
needs
we're like,
to know
yeah, we'll
how
put
to
it out
play,
here on free play. Parents that are
you know,
just
like all the
chilling can
different
play.
modes and things about
They don't want to come in here.
or something like that. They're probably going to be fairly advanced. I'll be able to
All
figure
right.
it out.
I can start scanning those while you're waiting.
I want to kind of
I'm not
show
in a
people
rush,
how to play
so.
games you want. Particularly, like they don't know what they're supposed to do when they walk up to a pinball machine.
I know we only have like
Learning some of the basic
130 options or more of drinks. We don't make it easy.
Yeah,
All
Canadian
right.
rules.
It's because of a
For it's actually kind of an
You know
interesting
what?
thing.
I haven't tried this one. One of the
things that I'm
favorite
kicking
drinks that we've
around
had that's
doing,
weird but delicious is the
because
Grace
that,
banana. Have you tried it? So we haven't been able to get it back in, but they make the ginger beer. We've got one in there, but Grace brand has a banana flavored drink, and I love it. So, all right, that's $14.20.
You know, the international food section. There's a
Yeah.
lot of Grace products.
No, well they do, but they don't have banana. They've got like mango, cola, ginger beer, but for whatever reason we haven't been able to find banana for over a year. But it is excellent. So keep your eyes out. If you like banana, you'll like that one.
Oh, did you break the dart tip? I'll get it. I fix it for you.
I know. Well, some of them, I think that banana. I know what you mean. Like, there's definitely some banana. Yeah. Yeah, but. And I remember that banana flavored medicine. I think that was for antibiotics when you were a kid. Yes. But this one did not bring back any of that trauma. No. But yeah. So here, I'll show you exactly which one it is, so that if you see it. So this is the brand right here. It's called Island Soda, and the flavor is banana. They do other flavors, like it's called koala champagne or cola champagne, and that's kind of like a cola cross cream soda, and they've got a cream soda and they've got a mango. But so far that has been the best banana flavored one that we brought in, and we would love to bring it in again. So keep your eyes peeled.
I'm going to keep my eyes open.
And if we find any other banana flavored ones, we will bring it in and we'll post it. We're always keeping our eyes out, especially when people request it.
That was awesome. Finally got to get here.
Excellent.
And
Pineapple.
the Newfoundland pineapple pop. Even just the big.
What is that?
Let me see if I can.
Oh, yes. Well, they have the lime.
Very popular. Pineapple.
Yeah. Pineapple isn't those ones. We have a lot of pineapple. It's not as popular, but the ones from the Newfoundland, the lime, you can only get it out in Newfoundland, and the birch beer. And so we have friends that go over there every summer, and they bring us back a flat. We just sold out. Really?
Double is.
We have looked and we haven't seen it, and most people have been coming here to pick it up, and I think we just sold out of it. Yeah, we had them all up on top here, so we'll get it back in the summer.
There we go.
Walmart used to have a new aisle that had like the snowball.
They still have the candy. They have the Alaska
Trying to talk as she's talking.
Well, if there's anything you're ever looking for, just let us know. We always love bringing in weird strange requests, or just requests. Like, most of the candy is just someone's like, have you seen? Yeah, and that's
like childhood stuff.
yeah, we're trying to go for new and old, everything in between. So just shoot us a message if you're looking for something. I don't know if it's black licorice. Chewy taffy with peanut butter center. Yes. We didn't have a lot of room at the old space for candy as much as we wanted. So when we were moving in here, we put in a huge order from a new distributor and had it all shipped out. And yeah, I think we actually have another order coming soon too.
It's
with
a
more
great
candy.
game, isn't it? Like, it's amazing that it sort of fell out of favor.
Quite cool, Mom.
Well, no, it's.
I don't have to do buttons. I'm better with things that I can.
There, yeah.
So she's usually been angry during games.
Did you guys? If you're like that, did you play twin rifles in the back?
Yes.
The mechanical. Yes,
That's
that
what
one
we
is
were
really
doing,
good too. And that's all. It's connected under the gun, where all of the movements are. That's how it connects with which target that you hit.
It's completely mechanical.
And the
It's not like a
mirror
light
is
counter or
actually it's a mirror, and it's down inside. It's all moving.
It was fun.
Excellent. Well, we're open year round, so come back anytime.
Like, 9 o'clock.
Oh, and tell
All right. Yeah.
what's his name?
Is it
Your boss.
Hammond?
Daniel?
Ahmed. Tell him that we have some mail for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he came by a few weeks ago, but we've already gotten some more mail. So, yeah, tell him to come stop in.
No Monday.
Excellent. Have a good one. It was so
See you
nice to
guys.
meet you. So, other than that guy's mom kicking his butt at bar billiards, he used to work in this building. He still works for the company that was here before, and he was the one that did all of the cleaning up. And I jokingly, when he came in, I was like, well, you didn't do a very good job. And he was like, I know. And he was talking about all of the dusts that he used to clean that was like an inch thick, and Seven's like, yep. And he was saying, I can't even imagine what Seven went through while he was cleaning, but that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the Canadian rules bar billiard thing that came up. So to play that, regular bar billiards, it's timed. It's a time game. So you're basically playing not to a score, but you're playing until the timer runs out, and then whoever has the highest points at the end of that wins. So the Canadian rules would only work if if you were good, you could play to like 500. It'd be pretty easy to get to 500 if you were good at the game. 500 or 1,000 or something like that in the 15 minutes allotted. And then it's just to solidify your score, you have to go out exactly on 500 or whatever. So you have to sink. You have to make those points, and then you have to end your turn by shooting another ball, not fouling, and not having that ball go into a hole. If another ball goes in the hole, you go over the 500, then you bust, you foul, you lose the points you've accumulated, and it's the other player's turn. It's kind of a cool twist. It's fun to have an extra foul, because I think what makes bar billiards fun is that you could have a shot. I've had shots where I've had 400 or 500 points on the go, and then I foul,
Yeah.
and I lose them all.
Me too.
And it's that the fouls kind of are the ups and downs of the game. It's kind of cool. So having to go out on a particular number is just another kind of frustrating aggravation that's fun, right?
Did you guys want to reset the game? Do you want to play
One of the
duck hunt?
things- So we
Okay.
have the
So we'll press
spring mechanism
reset. Is the
that,
duck hunt control?
is
Okay.
involved in the
So
timer. It's
a
what
controller
holds
needs
the
to be plugged into the
gate
first
open for
one.
the balls
So
to
let's
come
see.
through. So you pull the lever, that opens
All right,
up.
controller is
balls
plugged
drop
in.
down,
So take that.
And then after 15
and then
minutes,
I'll
that
unplug
gate
the other
closes,
controller.
and then the balls
And
don't
you
come
plug
out.
that in. There we go. Don't want to
And
knock
it's
that over.
that mechanism
All
that
right.
is flaky. There's
Perfect.
a
We'll press
spring
reset.
that holds
And
a
so
little
then
hook
push
in
down.
place that attaches
Duck
to
hunt. And
the
unfortunately,
gate.
this is just one player, so you can
Little
choose
metal
one
thing
duck,
that
two ducks,
attaches,
play shooting,
and
which
it kind
is
of
just
grabs
like
like that, and it's the
And then
spring that moves
you
this
don't
thing.
forget,
This
so
is
you
the
chose
gate,
one duck,
it's
whoever's
this spring.
shooting. You only
So
get 3 bullets per round.
I have to try,
Good luck.
and it's not a coiled spring; it's a flat spring. So I have to figure that out. But I was thinking, it would be really, really easy to convert it to a simple program, a Raspberry Pi kind of thing, or an Arduino. And basically, it's the only thing it needs to do when you push a button, it runs like a linear motor, like something that's on a 3D printer, right? It runs that until it triggers a switch. Then it waits for 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes, then it runs it in reverse until it hits a switch. That's it. That's all it needs to do. And that on and off just opens up your gate. So that's, if I can't get the spring mechanism working, then that's going to be what I'm going to do to that gate. Is I'm going to convert it. I'll probably put a little display that just has a countdown of the timer. So it'll say like game over, and then a little display that shows the counter has started, and then you can, so as you're playing, you can see, oh God, we only have 5 minutes left or whatever, right? And then when the gate closes, it'll show closed or, you know, whatever. But then we thought it probably wouldn't be that terribly difficult to, JRSE says, I wasn't sure if bar billiards was electronic controlled or it was a mechanical gate. It's all mechanical. It's just a little time, there's a little tick, 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 tick in there for the timer, and yeah, it's a weird little mechanism too. But we thought, you know, it wouldn't be that difficult to put a little camera sensor by each hole, because all you need to do is you just need to see what color goes through the hole. Is it a white one or is it a red one? And that's pretty easy to distinguish. If you did that, it would be fairly easy to program in, just so it's all electronically controlled. Like you hit start a game, you choose how many players, you hit start, and then your little interface would just be, as you're shooting the balls, it'll show player one is accumulating these points, and then you just need two interfaces there. You need one for valid turn, lock in those points and go to the next player, or a foul, in which case all those accumulated points go in the garbage and it goes to the next player. And it just does that. That's really all it does. And you could do, you know, 4 or 8 players if you wanted to do any number. If you've got that programmed in, then it would be easy enough to program in having buttons to start. So you're playing bar billiards or you're playing Canadian rules bar billiards. You hit Canadian rules bar billiards, asks how many players, 1 to 5 or whatever, 1 to 8, 10, whatever, and then what score you're playing to.
Yeah.
So you could do like in darts there's 301, 501, 701, 1001, whatever. So you could do that. You could just say like it's 500 or 800 or
The only problem with that, though, is it could take forever, and someone could play forever. So
Yeah.
I wonder if you should set, you choose what your score is, and then you choose a timer for the game to end. So it's like 500, but the game ends at 20 minutes.
Well, I mean, that would just be like a regular bar billiards player.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, like, if people really got into it and they were really playing, they could play for an hour, which might take the table.
Well, they would have to suck to have it last that long. Right? Because they playing to 500, like, I could play to 500 in just
But didn't you and Jacob try
Turn.
playing the other day?
to 3,000.
Oh, I thought it was 300.
No,
Sorry.
we were playing to 3,000.
I thought it
And-
was way higher than that.
And I
Lower
got
than
to, after about 15 minutes, I was up to 1,500. And then I hit the black skittle and I lost everything. And then we played for another 45 minutes, give or take, because we were open and I was fiddling around with other stuff at the same time. But yeah, so that game took about an hour, and then I was up to 2,500, and then I hit the black skittle and went back to 0 again, and I just said, I give up, you win.
See, this is what I'm saying. It could, you never know. It could go on forever. Also, I'm not sure if Seven read it out loud, Glockenspiel Pickle. I didn't even think of that comment. Keep your eyes peeled for the banana pop. Very good. I'm going to think about that now when I say it. Oh my goodness.
I wish that we could get that banana again. That's good stuff.
That was so
really
funny
good.
though. We were talking, the mom was saying I can't have banana flavored stuff because it's traumatizing. It reminds me of the banana flavored antibiotics for whatever reason. Why is it banana flavored? Think of something else. apparently it's been traumatizing children for years. I remember that banana flavored antibiotic. It's awful. And so I said,
I had sort of an orange flavor
yeah.
syrup.
Anyways, I said I promised her that the banana flavored one does not bring up trauma, the banana antibiotic trauma. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we can get in the next couple of months, is because we were just talking about lava lamps. So banana flavored lava lamps. All right. Excellent. You guys have a safe drive home.
See you guys later.
Thanks for coming in. Little baby punk rock for students.
They're not punk, they're alternative, I think.
Alternative, whatever, you know. Alternative. I guess that's a better way to say it. I was alternative.
Yeah, I was punk.
Yeah. 7 was punk. I was alternative. With my piercings and stuff.
You gonna try this? All right.
7's gonna teach them barbell.
Yeah, you can play 4-player. The
I'm
scoreboard only
going
does
to
2, but we can get a piece of paper to write it all down. All right, so how this works
Just the rules
is
too, like
essentially what you're doing.
Black Skittle.
You always shoot from the D mark.
Oh, good.
You can put the ball anywhere in the mark, so
Nope.
it doesn't have to be right in the center. If there are no balls on the table, red one goes on this mark here. So you're trying to sink balls into the various holes. The holes are worth this value. So 30, 20, 10, 100, 200, 50. White ball is worth that value, red ball is worth double that. So as long as you're shooting and sinking balls, you continue to shoot. So let's say you shoot and it ends up like this and this, whatever. You end up sinking a ball in the hole. Next shot, you bring another ball up, you shoot again, and you keep doing that. Your turn ends when you foul, or if you just shoot a ball, it hits another ball, nothing goes into a hole. That's the best outcome, because any of the points that you've accumulated in your turn then go up on the board. If you foul, your turn ends and any points you've accumulated for that turn go away. So the fouls are if you shoot a ball and it doesn't hit another ball. If you shoot a ball and the ball goes directly into a hole, that's foul. If you shoot a ball, it bounces around and any ball comes back over this balk line, that's a foul. If you knock over the white skittle, that's a foul. If the ball leaves the table, we say that's an instant lose, just because these are hard to get. But that's a foul. If you knock down the black skittle, that's a foul, but it's the worst foul because you lose all your points that you accumulated in the game. Yeah, so this will set you back to 0. The first player will shoot, and let's say they do this. Okay, this has gone in. That's worth 50 times 2. They've got 100 points. This is the best ball to play next, just because it's worth double. So shoot that one. So that's a foul. It didn't hit anything, whatever. So now it's player 2's turn. They're going to probably take this one up. They're going to take this. They're going to shoot. So they didn't score any points, but they didn't foul. Player 2's turn's over. Player 3. That's kind of how it works.
So who won it? Pretty close.
If a ball knocks
Good
over a
job
skittle
for the
and the
first
ball is
time.
over the dot, this goes away.
Gonna get
This
a
goes
treat
back
for
on
the
the.
road?
I think they did that because where do you put the
I
ball?
know,
Do you
we
put
make
it in
it
front
hard
and the
here.
back on the side, right? So to end all that argument, it's like just get off the table.
Is there anything particular?
You
that
will
like
play
about
where
the
eventually all the balls will
direction?
be
We have
on the table
excellent
and there's nothing to grab down here to shoot.
Very, very popular.
So you grab the one closest to the balk line. So the one farthest back.
They're right there. They're like 11
We have a house rule that it happens every now and then. It's really awesome. Someone will shoot, the ball will go around, it'll bounce around, it'll come back, it'll rest back in the D like that. That's technically a foul, but for us it's like, cool shot, bro, do it again, right? That's the I didn't see anything type thing. So that's basically it. If you shoot and all the balls end up leaving the table, this is how you set up to shoot, because you always have to shoot at something, right?
54 is your total?
that's basically it. I'll kind of hang out while you play and kind of guide you because
we'll see you
a
guys
lot of
again.
the fouls are hard to kind of
Perfect.
figure out until you play it a few times.
That's what we like to hear. Okay, you guys have a great night. Drive safe.
All right, so I have a score sheet going for you guys up here. A lot of people, when they shoot and they make a score, they want to mark it down. Don't mark it down until your turn's over because you could lose everything. Don't want to hit a skittle, yeah. And you want to try to knock one of those into a hole.
This is a weird setup. Hit the edge of the ball. Aim for the edge. Stop. Yeah.
Okay? No score, no foul. Next person. And you don't have to hit the balls very hard because they're smaller than regular billiards and they don't have far to go. All right, 20 points. Keep going. Oh, what was that? 120 points. Keep going. Oh, and we're playing to a particular score. Probably a good score, about 400 is good to play to. And nothing. Yeah, and you have to watch out for the holes because they'll launch the ball off the table. Ball went across the arcade.
Oh my god.
Find it? Yeah, I should have warned you about that. A lot of people try to kind of go across it and it will just pop it right off the table. You have to be careful with that.
Well, hello there. You look like you've been
Oh.
having snow.
This is a fancy shot, but no point.
Is that from right now? Or were you like slipping down the ski hill? Right now what? And the ski hill. So do you guys ski or do you snowboard? I mean, it's easier because then you can do yourself a lot. And it's also good because I remember a few years ago.
No points for you.
My cousin posted when there was huge snow dump, and the only way to get around, you couldn't even drive. You had to like ski to all of the stores to get your groceries. So you're training for when it really snows. Do you guys need any stuff, or you want to be playing it all? Make the ball stay on there. Can I get a little barricade for this?
Is this bowling?
What are you gonna do? Do you go like more advanced next year? Are you gonna be skiing again next year?
We actually were thinking about building a little guard that kind of goes up like this, because it happens a lot. Like people bounce it, and it's always in the back corner, right?
Okay.
30 points. Keep
Are
going.
you gonna become like a ski jumper? Have you seen those people? It's so flying through the air. Have you seen ski jumping? Yeah. What do you think? Ski jumping? No. Maybe add some wings and then you can ski gliding. Soft landing. Really busy. We have like 18 people
Hi.
tonight.
I was skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They passed.
You fell? Isn't that what happens when you ski? That's what happened when I ski. I don't ski anymore. I'm tired of falling.
Part of learning the boundaries.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I went past it.
Ooh, surprise bag.
Which one?
The cold.
Is it the root beer one?
Delicious.
Are you gonna get one
I
too?
have some, but they're not
All right.
cold. They're not super cold. All right.
Was it good? We're trying to, we emailed them and I don't think I emailed them, they got my 7 emails but we didn't get it because it was from like at Pinballorama, probably caught the spam filter, but we're gonna try and get all of the flavors. They have like 10 flavors plus kombucha. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna try and bring those in because we can have them shipped or, and at a better rate too. Yeah. Alright, anything else for you? Anything for you? We're gonna have slushies soon. Well, my sister, code not valid. Did we not brought in root beer before?
No, it should be there.
Oh, code not valid.
Maybe they changed it. It's a different box.
Oh, maybe. Well, I'm just gonna put another.
Yeah, the whole social is working.
Seems so. Yeah. It seems to be, yeah. That, and those have been super popular anyway.
Yeah.
Just on a regular day. So, but we've had actually the bar billiards has been really popular.
Yeah, that's such a fun game.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it fell out of favor. That
Yeah.
people sort of drifted away from it.
Looking up after you said you were going. There's only some pubs in London still.
Yeah, there's leagues and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, not actually playing much of anything else.
No,
Yeah. Just had a session. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Oh yeah, I was saying my sister bought me a slushing sheet, and so once we get all of our permits or whatever, we're gonna bring it in. It's just like a home use one, but for now, and we'll mention pop in there because you have to add pop, and then so like on Friday nights, then we'll add $2 and you can get like slushy as well.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
We could just do like a mud of 1334. What do you call it? What do you call it? Swamp water, yes.
Yeah.
We could make a swamp water slushy.
There you go.
Right?
Land this summer, right? From the boat over.
Yeah.
So we did have a boat ride there. And that was the highlight. So they could take the cross.
Swamp water.
Swamp water.
It's always the highlight.
Never seen before. A big boat ride. And the highlight is you can do whatever you want with time.
Are you guys in a rush?
Yeah. Not really.
We just got our Wii set up. Do you guys want to try a game on it?
Got a Wii set up?
We got the Wii set up. You want to try bowling or something? Break it in for us?
There you go.
All right, come on, guys. We'll get you set up. Where's what?
Where's the pizza you opened? I was just going to give it
Over
to
there.
you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
How was your meeting?
All right. Wake up. Wake up.
This could have been an email meeting.
Get up there. You guys know how to play this, right?
Yeah, I played these kind of doors, but I don't have them.
It takes a minute. All right, bowling. Bowling's the best one. I'm gonna play with you. No. Let's see here. Okay, that's fine. All right, who do you want to be?
That person who's gold.
This one? All right. And who do you want to be? Oh, we have to do it there. No.
That one is white.
There we go. Okay. And then I think I have to do, which one do I have to use? That's who I am?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
All right. His name's Turtle. Turd. Oh. Okay. Player 1, player 2, and I'm gonna share that one with you, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Have you done this one before? Have you done bowling before with this?
I've done it at least.
So hit A and B together. So the trigger and the one in the back. There you go. So to bowl, you pull in the B one, and that brings your arm back, and it'll swing it forward, and then you push A to let go of the ball. That's the idea. So that's you. And then D, the back trigger pulls his own back, and then A to let it go. There you go. Not bad. And then, so 2, you roll twice each, unless you get a strike. So now it's your turn again, and then it'll be you, and then me. I'm gonna get my coffee.
I don't think it really matters. I didn't say what company it was.
What?
I put my microphone over there and we were talking about your old company. I'm going to put it over here. Oh, even better.
And you again. Turtle. Okay, this is how I bowl.
That's how.
I got a few. All right. Oh, Rob. Here, move over so he can get in the middle. Oh, there you go. There it is. What happened? Oh, there you go. All right. Nicely done.
Yeah. Fun little game.
What was that? 160?
Watch behind
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. All right, here comes Turtle. Come on, knock down one pin. One pin, 2, 3 pins. Watch out for me. Watch out for me. Here we go. Here we go. I like to just leave the center one. That's skill. That's. Oh, sorry. All right, just leave the center one.
Yeah, that's all we do. Yeah, almost. Always look at the, or just stuff like that here. That's all.
That's called pacifist bowling. There you go. Oh, very well done. Nicely done. There you go. Here comes the turtle.
Yeah, you got a turtle.
Look at that, look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
Remember, just get 2 pins except for the center. You don't want to get the center.
here we go, here we go. Nice. There you go. Me. Or I'm sorry, turtle did it. Look at that spin. Thank you. We'll squeeze past you here. Sorry. Let's see if we can do something here. we have a wireless camera, yeah? So let's try this. Wireless scene. This goes this way. Gonna do this, and then this goes here. All right. Excuse me.
That's 40.
All right, watch out. Here comes the turtle. Look at that.
What's your left the center one? That's the
So close. Oh, sorry.
And that's your face. What my face is What is that? One kid, what is that? Okay, now my face.
Look at the spin on that ball. It's like right off to the side.
I have to do it at one end.
Oops. Hey, were you playing soccer? You kicked that one. It looks good though. Looks good. Look at that. Well done. And she kicked that one down the lane too. Like she dropped it, tripped over it, and that's the technique. I'm gonna try that one this time. All right. That's the technique is to kick it. That didn't work so well for me. All right, here we go. Zoom. Pow.
1, 1. Actually, no, you lost 2. Okay, let's do that back. I'm gonna do this. I know. We all know it. Do my
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Holy cow.
Figure it out.
That's the way to do it.
Okay.
Well done.
Where's my left?
All right, kick that ball again. Oh. Too early. There. Oh, I thought you had it there. I think you have to bring it out a little bit more. If you don't bring it out too much, then it'll just keep doing that. There you go. There you go. That's your technique. Lined up, and close. Oh, look at that. Oh, maybe. Oh, there you go. That might be it. Oh, pretty good.
Is that your coffee machine?
Yeah.
No. Alright, come on, Evan. Yeah, no. Way over that
Come on, spin. There's no spin.
You have to go like this. Yeah. I'll show you how to do right perfect then.
No, I don't
All right.
want you to touch it.
I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to try some backwards bowling.
It
Nope.
doesn't work. You gotta go. So you're gonna have to go forwards.
Oh,
Did I do it? Oh, pretty close.
Of course you left me
Okay.
Alright.
What are you doing? You have to stay in your own lane, you know. Yeah, that's not going to do it.
That's gonna do it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay, know what I'm doing.
That side. There you go.
Yeah, that's my fault. Let's go this way.
Wow. So I think what you're doing is if you hold this too much like this, that's what puts the curve on it. The straighter this is when you go up, the straighter the ball will be.
There you go. You and me have that problem.
Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and watch. I'm gonna turn this sideways.
And it's gonna go spin.
See how
And you got one.
so now I'll try to keep this level. And then it goes straight. Pow. Like that.
Okay, that's good. Like that.
There you go. That's it.
Yes, you picked it.
Nicely done.
So perfect. So, oh, you got two. You got two.
Like how you're trying to throw it halfway down the lane there. Nice technique. Oh, well done.
Yeah.
I take back my mockery. Pow. Oh, Rob. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. All right, middle one. I'll just slowly take it out. Come on, get over there. Get over there. Ah, curses. I mean, I meant to do that. I like to leave the middle.
Yeah, the middle of the it has to take skill to do it.
Well, absolutely. Nope.
Well done.
You
I
always
like
got
to
one
just
chip.
leave 2 friends.
I love it.
Oh, this is the last frame.
Yeah. So I think I'm coming in last. Because I'm going to go into the big one. I'm coming in last. Don't Is that water?
What?
Is that camera recording?
I got one that
Wait,
shot
what?
Is
across
that
the
thing
whole.
recording?
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's taking a picture of that. You can see it over there. See on that monitor? That's that right there. And then this, where's the other one? This one is right here. All right, here we go. Last frame. Oh, is it? Is it? It is not.
94 points.
Get in there.
Yeah,
And you left.
Game finished. What's the score? 63, 87, 103. That was fun.
Yeah.
Well done.
I do HR for all of the MLA's staff and the caucus. Like handle about myself. Yeah, but so
Everyone with a type A personality too.
sorry.
Everyone would be a type A personality type too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I get tapped because
We put these back here. I know this plugs in here somewhere. So like that.
Oh, will you grab that other bag? So
Yeah.
Surprise one. We opened this one to see what was in it, so you guys can split it.
You can have the rest.
Yeah, you can have the rest. There's
You gotta
a
share it
pretty
with your
cool-
dad though.
Yeah, I think your
Hey,
dad should
there you
get
go.
the right. What do you think? Put it on his finger. See how pretty he looks. Yeah, it was too hinged.
Oh, yeah.
Finger. Ooh. It's like the Green Lantern
It's like
ring.
a signal ring.
There you go.
There you go.
Doo-doo-doo.
Put it on there. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what do you call it? Knuckle rings and stuff are pretty popular these days.
Pimp ring.
All right, let's get you guys home.
All right.
All right.
See you later,
Yeah.
night going. Friends, I have a garbage if you emptied that one out. There we go. Got all the treats out of it. On top of
All
it.
right, you guys each have surprise eggs. Thank you guys.
All right.
Have a good
See you
night.
later.
Hope to see you soon. I have not. You were over there and I didn't want to double up talking.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Good kids. Those kids.
So, sorry.
Luke. Hey, Luke. Sorry, I was bowling. Okay, so we were talking about programming bar billiards and doing different rule sets and stuff, having it all controlled and censored with Raspberry Pi or Arduino or something like that. So then JRSC says you can adjust rules to your liking to remove the black skittle altogether or lose 500 points or something if you wish. Yeah, I mean you could come up with all kinds of different variations. There's another version of bar billiards that uses 4 skittles instead of the 3. I do want to order those. And it probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me to just order another complete set of balls and Skittles. Like I ordered last time, a set of balls and the Skittles. Order another set because I was thinking the other day that if something happens to that one red ball that we have, that's it. We can't play it, right? So it'd be nice to have a second set, just in case something happens. But and I would like to try playing with the 4 Skittles because they go in front of the 4 front holes. So there's the triangle, there's the 200 points, 100, and on the sides of the 50s. On this one, the black Skittle sits in front of the 200 and then sort of behind and between the 100 and the 50. With the 4 Skittles, they sit in front of the 100, 50, and 200. So it's a different shots, different rules, different everything. And I kind of like that because if you get good, I've watched people play this version with the 3 Skittles, and they take a shot, they sink the red ball and the white ball in the hole, 100 for 150 points. They bring them back up, they do that again. Then for the 3rd shot, you can't make the same shot 3 times in a row. So then on the 3rd shot, they sink just the red one. 4th shot, they sink both white ones, and then they're back to red and white for 150. And they just repeat that over and over and over and over again. But if you have 4 Skittles on the table and they're blocking the 2 side 50 holes, you can't make that shot. It's a totally different set of shots. So I think that's really cool. Let's see. JRC is actually a very fun game to watch. Bar billiards points can simply change at any point. Yeah, and that's what I like about it. I like the ups and downs of it because you can have a really good run of like 400 or 500 points, and then just you shoot and a ball kind of goes a little wonky and rebounds off a couple things and knocks over a Skittle, and that's it. You're done, right? JRC said I haven't played Wii bowling in about 15 years. Yeah, that's the same with me. Yeah, it was fun to get it set up, and I'm glad that I have it where it is because that area right on the other side of where the espresso bar there, it's nice and open, and so you can kind of swing your arms around and move around, and it doesn't really interfere with anything, right? I'm going to make sure my mic is still working because I couldn't see my VU meter. Yes, it's working.
I put mine back in the box so that I wasn't picking up any.
You want it?
Yeah, I guess so. Hello again.
So we're good? Tap, tap, tap. Yep, working.
Okay.
I'm tired. What time is it?
It is 10:10.
10:10.
We've been on for an hour and a half.
Yeah, we started at 8:30 tonight.
Do like another 20 minutes maybe or less.
So I swung by the old location last night, and it was sort of interesting. Nobody was there, nobody was working on it last night, so I peeked in the windows. So they had a problem next door in the pizza place because they didn't adequately heat the space. So the pipes would always burst. If it got like below -15, the pipes would burst over there in the kitchen. So the pizza guys are gone. They've moved down, or I don't know if I don't know what. They're not open anymore. When we had a bunch of snow on the ground, I had gone over there, and no one had been in the building for a couple of weeks because there was snow in front of the doors.
And it was when it was really cold here.
Yeah, and it had dropped to like almost -20 or so, and the snow that was in front of the doors had been there for a couple of weeks, and there were no footprints or anything going up to the doors. The doors hadn't been open. They hadn't. When I peeked in, then it looks like they hadn't done any real construction on the pizza side, but they had started a little bit on the side that we used to be in. Luke says, "Hey, Seven, ever seen a working pinball coffee table?" Yes, I saw a picture of someone who had done that. It was a solid state with probably like a early Bally.
Like
So it had
someone
the
made it
four
or
different-
Bally made it?
No, they had, it was a custom job.
Oh.
So they had taken the back box out. They had moved the score displays down to like where the apron is. I
Was
think.
that
Or maybe it was along the top.
that game with the Night Dude Centipede or something? Or Centaur. We saw someone do a Centaur one on YouTube.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, broken tip.
I have new
We'll
tips.
fix it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, there's a lot of broken tips, aren't there? That's all right. There we go.
I thought they were actually metal. That makes it a little more.
Yeah, no, these are the fun ones that you can throw at your friends.
Are you asking this question because you have a working coffee table? If so, send us a picture, please,
There's that
How
one.
broken is
or a video. Even yet, 7@pinballorama.com,
That looks
or
okay.
you can message to us on.
They will get a little
Or
bent
Instagram.
sometimes, like if they hit the ground or something.
Yeah.
Before you throw them, just try to kind of massage them back so they're straight.
Yeah.
If they're too bent, then they won't stick in the
Yanni,
hole when
I'm
you throw
sorry.
them.
Well, we probably need.
How many sets are there? There's a red set too.
We've got red.
Red one. All right, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just hand them off.
Here.
Oh, you're yellow.
These are the best ones because they glow under the black light.
It's like a video game. Being silly, I'm sorry. Like this. I was asking Luke if he's asking because he has one, and if that's the case, to send us a picture or a video of a working pinball coffee table.
I do want to get a. On my list is one of the cocktail tables.
Yes.
None of the cocktail tables that have ever been produced are very interesting, but I like the format. I think it'd be cool to have just for the sake of having it. And when we get the upstairs finished, we are thinking of just putting the is it true that PEI banned arcades for a while, or is that just rumor?
You might be thinking
I don't
of
know.
Mission.
We were in Mission, and Mission banned arcades just because of us. Recently, they
Well-
had tried to ban them in the '80s, and then I think that they accidentally unbanned them, or they put there was language in the bylaws that talked about like it defined arcade and what arcade meant, which, if I recall, it was any location that has 3 or more games that you pay for amusement, that you play for amusement. That was banned. So, but they allowed it in the zone where they allowed casinos because, of course they did.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know about.
I just
Yeah.
Googled it.
Yeah.
And an article from the CBC came up from 2020, and it's titled, "When Charlottetown Declared Video Arcades Off Limits for Kids. City passed bylaw aimed at keeping kids in school and out of game establishments in 1982.
Okay.
I'll just read the first two things. It says, it used to be that pool halls were considered the corruptors of youth, but in 1982, a glowing new menace was threatening the young, the video arcade. Parents of teenagers in Charlottetown are sleeping easier these days, said Milton Nash, host of CBC's The National on February 9th, 1982. There, the city council has passed a bylaw to control video arcades.
So there is a bylaw like that still on the books today in Vancouver, BC proper.
Yeah.
You cannot have an all ages video arcade in Vancouver. It's 19 and over. Yeah.
So-
The JRSC says the bar gate thing in bar billiards is apparently called a baffle bar.
Ooh, interesting. So this says they called, aldermen called the arcades sleazy hangouts and banned them from school kids during school hours. And in fact, the bylaw said arcades were off limits to anyone under age 14 at any time, unless they were with an adult. Yeah. There's pictures of these kids that are getting kicked out of arcades and stuff. If you want to read this article, it's by this CBC. So if you Google CBC, when Charlottetown declared video arcades off limits for kids, and apparently it's got a little 2-minute video, and it's interesting, but it's not uncommon. That's what we faced in Mission. Essentially, there were kids that would skip school, namely the mayor's son, and hang out at
That was me.
at arcades.
That was me. I did that.
Yeah, but your dad wasn't the mayor and banned them because he had to pick you up from arcades for skipping school. And so arcades got banned in Mission. And then that mayor went on and did other stuff. And then right around the time that we were wanting to open the arcade, he became mayor again 20, 40 years later. So
And the bylaw in the downtown core
was changed.
allowed
because of us.
arcades. It specifically allowed
Yeah.
arcades.
And then they changed it to say that there were no arcades allowed. And when the news found out,
Well, that was we found a space. A friend of ours had a candy store in that building. A space right next door to the candy store open. I talked to the owner of the building. We talked about cutting a hole in between the two spaces so we could share. So my customers could go to the candy store customers could come into the arcade. The owner of the building was perfectly fine with that. So then I called the city because I needed to have the fire department come and check the space because we had looked at another space there, but the way that the back emergency exit was, the space wasn't going to work for us. We would have had very limited capacity. So I just wanted them to come by. This one had a back exit and a bunch of other stuff. I just wanted the fire department to come by and say, everything looks good to us and what you want to do. That's when the mayor found out about it. And the very next council meeting, they banned arcades in that zone. And then I went to the newspaper and basically said, this is bullshit. But just to piss off that mayor, I said, I'm not going to jump through any hoops. Basically, Mission lost out on having this thing because at the time we would be Canada's largest pinball arcade, right? And that's what we were planning on doing, and that's what we were going to open. And that's a little feather in the cap of Mission that has nothing else going for it right now. So I just said, no, I'll just go over to Abbotsford, which is sort of the next town over, and the two towns are sort of like, they have kind of a friendly rivalry. But that just makes the mayor look like an asshole, right? So I thought that was kind of fun. And then they interviewed the mayor. The mayor's like, well, he could come down to the city and do a special, special non-conforming permit kind of thing. But my answer to that is, well, if you're going to allow that, why'd you ban him in the first place, right? And I did say that in the article, like I'm not going to go and.
Well, and the
and
other
do
thing
a special permit just for this because it's too limiting.
The whole thing around it was they were doing new, I think OCP, like the planning for the area, and they had done it was like first round, second round, third round. So they did the first round looking into what businesses should and shouldn't be in the downtown core. And then they got to the second round and to see if there was any more additions. And literally when they were going to vote on it, finally, the, like an assistant in the city came up and said, oh, by the way, we'd like to add like 5 more things. And one of the things was arcades. And they're like, okay, that sounds good. Everybody all in favor? Okay, let's all ban all of these things from the downtown core. And then when we followed up with the city and we're like, and Seven emailed back and forth with the mayor and called him multiple times.
Mayor called me he called me on, he got my mobile phone. He called me on my mobile phone.
Yeah.
And I was just like, not gonna happen now. Sorry, man.
No, but what I was trying to say was that Seven asked, we asked over and over, because the mayor said that it was based on direction from staff for reasons. And so we said, can we have those reasons? Because we'd like to know what it is about arcades that you decided was the reason to ban them. And he said, I'll get in touch with staff. I've asked staff. And Seven kept following up and no one provided us with any sort of reasons. And so it was obvious that it was someone somewhere in the city just said, we need to ban arcades because we don't want this. But no one ever actually did any research into it, and no one would provide us with an answer.
Yeah.
Hello, Mermat120. Mermat says, I was thinking about you guys on my way home from work the other day. Such fun live streams.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Mermat. Where are you from, Mermat? We've got folks from all over. We're always interested, or sorry, I said Mermat. Memat. Mamat? How do you pronounce it? Memat? Mermat?
Me, Matt. Like me. I'm Matt.
I like
Me is
Mermat.
Matt.
I like Mermat. Mermat sounds good.
Break another tip? All right. I have bags of them. How's this one look? Yeah, it probably still has a little life left in it. Perfect. I just found my big leather man. It was in the dart box.
It was in the dartboard?
It was in the dart box there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I bought Seven. Seven's had a Leatherman for a really long time, but it's a specific one. It's like
The old original.
The original Super Tool, and that's not it. That's the bigger one.
This is the Super Tool. The one that I had was just the original Leatherman, and I liked it because it was thin.
Yeah.
I mostly use pliers, knife, file, and the flathead screwdriver. I don't know how many computers I fix on the fly with the Leatherman, because when I worked IT, I usually packed it around with me.
So he's like that, and so I was always on the lookout for another one, because he said you could always get them replaced or fixed if they broke. And then a year ago, maybe, when I was out in BC, I found 3 more. 2 identical ones to the one that he liked.
2 of the original.
And one
of the Super.
The old Super Tool.
Old Super Tool.
Yeah, and so it's just a little bit bulkier. And so we did have one here in the car in your pocket, and I think I had one, and now we don't know where any of them are.
Well, there's one back in the toolbox.
Okay.
There's this one.
And then there should be 2 more.
There might be 2 in the cart back there, actually.
Because you used to carry one around in your pocket, and I think you should go back to doing that. Anyways, Mermat says, I'm from VW, West Virginia.
Is that West Virginia? Yeah.
Not bad. Out of work with the dang flu.
Oh, God.
Did you guys figure out a good brand of darts to go with?
No, we're using...
For the ones that we're selling?
The bar darts are just cheap, crappy ones that we got off of like Amazon or something. You get 4 sets of 3 for like $10, and they seem to last about 3 or 4 weeks, and then one of the fins will fall off of one. And, I would like to find something a little bit better for like just a generic bar darts, and then for like fancier darts, I have a set of we actually are selling sets of them, and so I've got a bunch of different barrels So there's different barrels, and then different flight stems. There's little ones, so you can make little tiny ones. Like, so your little flight stem is only that big. Or you could do like a standard size one. And I have flight stems that are plastic, and I have ones that are various metal ones. And some that are fancier and not so fancy. And then just a whole crap ton of, everybody likes, you know, they have different flights that they like, so just a whole bunch of different styles of flights. So then we sell these if someone wants to buy some, and we've sold quite a few actually. I need to get more barrels. Yeah, we had someone came in the other day, he played darts. And then before he left, he bought a set of darts for his dad. Yeah. Hey, there's a man that looks like a chicken.
Man chicken.
Hey, a man chicken.
He's been watching on TV while having dinner.
Trying to find a video on my phone of a pinball cocktail you were talking about. That was at a local pinball expo a few years back.
We've been talking about going to some more expos in the next year. Now, once we get settled in here, we want to get the coffee and the snacks up and running, get our staff hired.
Get the upstairs done.
Get the upstairs done.
Yeah.
So maybe not this year, or maybe if there's anything going on in the fall, but next year. And we'd also love to send our manager Jacob out to some of these events.
Yeah, that would be fun to send
Yeah,
him and his
like
girlfriend out.
Edmonton. It's too bad we can't go down to the States, but there's some in Canada. Like there's the one in Edmonton. That one would be fun. He's only left the island once, so getting him on a plane and going to Edmonton would be fun. And we've also talked about doing, once we got settled in here, got all our games up and running, doing sponsoring, organizing, trying to, an expo, an Atlantic pinball and arcade show out here on PEI.
Oh, that reminds me. The gamer, what is it called? The little thing. That
Oh,
they do
the expo, that's coming up soon.
They contacted me and wanted to know if we wanted to put machines in, and I said, yeah, let me talk to Shaylin, and then I completely forgot about it.
You should send Shaylin a text message right now.
I will send him a note right now. I will send him.
We're last year and the year before when we did this, we were close to our friend's booth who owns Most Wanted, and XOR Games, which are amazing places if you're local and you want to go play, you know, Magic or D&D or Pokemon.
What's the name of the expo thing called?
Atlantic Expo. And then also owns Most Wanted, which is like a kind of like, you know, you can sell your stuff to them and they sell it. So they've got lots of video games and music equipment. And that's where we get a lot of our video games, and we bought groovy lights from them. Our little mini espresso machine that we have here is from them. And so we love being beside XOR Games when we're at the expo. Anyways, shout out to them. They're fantastic. He hasn't come by to pick up, his son won a prize. They haven't picked it up. So
He's busy.
I know. He's got a lot of stores. But he is also a video game and pinball enthusiast.
and I'll email. They had them set up in a different. When we first did it, we were in the back in that one room, which was fine. But last year, they put XOR Most Wanted out in the front space outside of the room. Where the. Did you go to it at all that one year?
No, I think I was. Last year was the second year we would have gone, and I was gone, so you ended up canceling. You were supposed to be beside it, and I wasn't here.
Yeah, that was when you were in BC for the
Yeah.
long period of time, and I was just too busy. I just couldn't figure it. I couldn't find the time. So,
Message retracted. What did you say, Glockenspiel? You retracted a bunch of messages. Donna. Now I'm curious. 3 pinball machines here in town. All of them are out of order or turned off.
Oh, that's sad.
Aw, where are you from again, Glockenspiel? I think you're in Europe, aren't you?
no, he said it was up. Was
Oh.
it West Virginia? No, that's Mermat. That's in
Yeah,
West Virginia. Sorry.
that's me, Matt.
Mermat.
Anyways, yeah, so that would be fun. What do you think you want to bring? I misspelled some words.
Oh.
That's okay. We missay words all the time.
So last time I brought a couple of pinball machines, and then we set up a table with stuff.
Yeah.
All done? All right. Who won?
Not me.
What? Peterborough, Ontario. Okay, so I don't know how far away Peterborough is. I hate to say this, but if you're near Toronto, some probably very rich person opened up a place called the Anti-Social Club and bought every new pinball machine you can get from the last 5 years. So there's 70 machines in there, pinball, plus a bunch of arcade one-ups. So if you're near Toronto, you could go and play a bunch of brand new pinball machines. They're not as cool as all the vintage ones that we have. And Ottawa has House of Targ, which has a couple machines, and pierogies that we hear are very good, and the Ottawa pinball place that's run by Pinball Medic, and they do repairs. So I'm sorry. You need to come out here. Come visit Glockenspiel.
Yeah, so if we do it, I think what I want to do, instead of bringing a couple of pinball machines, I'll bring a pinball machine and one of the sit-down video games or some sort of video game, and then we'll do the stickers and buttons again.
Yeah. I mean, you could bring Snow Bros. That's pretty small.
What's going on with Genesis?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, just turn it up. Sorry.
Did someone turn this off?
Yeah, that's me. I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't turn the machines off because then I see them out and I'm like, oh no.
No, it's just because I was always eating and she was always making noise and stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you turn it off?
Do not like when people turn off machines because then I see them off and I'm like,
Two
broken.
reasons why you shouldn't turn off a pinball machine. One, we'll think it's broken. Two, if you turn it off and it resets the problem, if it had a problem, then we can't trace it. So then it starts all over again and we don't know what happened. So don't do it here and don't do it in other places because then people won't know why the pinball machine isn't working. Whitby, Ontario. What is the pinball place called? Do you know what it's called in Whitby, Ontario? I'm going to Google right now. Pinball, Whitby, Ontario. You know what's funny? There's a place in Washington State called Whitby Island. 8-bit beams. Oh, that
See you
is
later.
cute.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again. It is so cute, Seven. Look, it's called 8-bit beams, and they're very similar to us. They've got some older games. They've got some consoles. I want to look at their website. I've never heard of them before. Arcade and gaming lounge and cafe. I feel like we could be friends with them. Cafe Arcade. Good Game and Cafe Lounge.
That's not the couple that came in that one time, was it?
No. Their place is called something else, and they're in Quebec.
Oh, okay. We've had a handful of arcade owners come in from kind of around, and they come to the island and they pop their head in and say, "Hi, I have an arcade too."
Full espresso bar and cafe featuring 8-bit beans coffee. That's cute. Bar menu with local craft beer and cocktails. More than 35 classic arcade cabinets and 8 pinball machines. Ugh, 5 modern sterns. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go bleh. 2 console booth areas. A grandma's corner with a couch and tube TV setup. Fun food menu featuring gourmet hot dogs, grilled cheese sandwiches, grandma sandwiches, and of course, snack cakes.
Cool.
Well, I really want to meet them. They sound so fun. Canned pop, bottled water. Well, they don't have fun candy like we do, though. But they do floats. Orange, cream soda, bubblegum, and root beer floats. And they do milkshakes. Specialty lattes, superstar. I actually like their pricing. They've got like standard pricing. Latte cappuccino, Americano, cocoa, tea, coffee, espresso.
Oh, you're gonna have to. Speaking of, you're gonna have to cater some tea for us.
Oh, already know my favorite place in BC, Carla's Special Teas. They sound fantastic, Glockenspiel. When we're out
So
there.
can we get tea from them?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh,
They
wholesale?
do. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They do
That's what I
sales
was
to.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Seven knows that I like tea, and I've got certain teas that I really like. Carla's Special Teas is one of my favorites, although I'm not opposed to finding other ones. It doesn't tell me how much it is to go there. How much is it to go, Glockenspiel? Is it pay to enter, or is it on coin drop? Because it says you can have private parties, but it doesn't say.
I'm gonna guess that it's probably on coin drop if they don't specifically say what the terms are.
They have cakes, I think, 5 pounds? Or is this ice cream? What is this? Southern French vanilla, caramel biscotti. Oh, it's coffee. So they sell all these different flavors of coffee.
Oh.
Blech. Sorry, I don't mean to keep going bleh.
Glockenspiel says, I have no idea, I've never been there. It takes a while to get there from here.
Well, you know what? I think if you're just going to go there anyways, you should just skip going there and drive here. And, you know.
Yeah, what's a couple more hours,
Right? We've actually talked about if, when we were looking for another space, there was a place that was for sale, and we inquired how much they wanted for it, or if they were interested in like a rent to own or a lease to own, because it had 2 spaces. It was a long building, and then it had an apartment at the back, and we thought it would be so cool to have one side is the cafe arcade, one side is the cafe candy shop, the other side would be the arcade, and then we could have an Airbnb at the back where you could come, and essentially part of your stay is that you can come and play as much at the arcade that you wanted. So have like an arcade B&B, and we've talked about that if we ever had the opportunity or the means to buy a building that had rental space or something where we could offer an arcade B&B.
JRSC says, at 8-Bit Beans, they use custom tokens for the arcade cabinets and pinball machines. Cabinets take between 1 and 3 tokens. 3 tokens for $2.25. 9 tokens for $6.25. 21 tokens for $13. Okay.
JRSC, do you work there? Have you been hiding a secret from us?
No, I think he found that on the website. I think he's copy and pasting that from the website.
Okay, well,
Right?
you apparently find things on websites better than I do. How did you find the pricing and I didn't? Cafe Arcade affiliate items. No.
He says it's on the website.
Well, maybe it's not on the phone website.
It might not be on the mobile site. Yeah.
Events. Trivia. Oh wow. They have their whole rental package on the website. That's kind of smart. No, it's not on the website though. Okay, so are you telling us that you work for them?
No, it's on the website.
Oh, sorry, I can't
But
read.
you probably, it might not be on the mobile site.
No, that's okay. I can't read. They have a list of games they have too. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Oh my gosh, it's 11:15.
Yeah.
We should probably head off now.
Yeah,
Get
we're gonna
ready.
have to close the store pretty soon. So
Yeah.
I think that we'll end the stream and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I might do another one tomorrow.
Okay.
You won't be here, right?
No. So if you do one tomorrow, I've been thinking that we need to stream on Instagram too, because lots of people do live streams on Instagram, and we have different people on different platforms. You can do it through OBS as long as you have a professional Instagram account, and we do. So you can you can find it online. You get your creator key and
So I
then
have
you add
this
it.
multiple things, multiple outputs, add a new target.
You have to get
So
your
I just need to get the
creator key,
the
stream
keys
key.
here. Yeah.
And then you can stream from the dashboard. It's online, but I think you should do that tomorrow. Try a different, and then people can watch and chat.
Try. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Although sometimes I like last time I blew up the stream 2 times before I finally settled in on a stream that worked.
That's okay. We like it when you blow up. Thanks, JR. It was nice to hang out with you too. Have a great night.
All right, we're gonna hit the stop streaming button. So we will.